Welcome to today's vlog. Welcome to the first vlog of 2023. Matter of fact, we're on the go because, baby, today is move-in day. Today is move-in day. My truck is pretty much packed up with all of the things that I am bringing to my apartment, and then the movers are going to my old apartment tomorrow and moving the rest of it because I'm not trying to do all that. Even loading up my car with this was work because I lived on a 3rd story, no elevators. Not fun, but that is where or I should say where we are headed right now. I am feeling very good, very happy, very excited. It is raining outside, but despite that, I'm feeling really freaking blessed and happy and excited about this move. This is the very first time in my 28 years of life and in my past few years of living in an apartment, this is the very first time that I am moving somewhere completely on my own terms. And if you don't know what I mean by that, if you're maybe new here, I've lived in quite a few different apartments, and in the places that I've lived, I've never really been drawn to the point of wanting to renew my lease. I've always been like, I feel like I can find something better, a better location, better amenities, better interior. Like I have yet to go somewhere where I'm like, yes, I want to live here for a few years. Like, no, that's never been the case for me. On top of that, ooh, it's raining hard. On top of that, another reason why this is the very first time that I'm moving somewhere completely on my own terms is because in all of the places that I've lived, I've always moved there because I was moving in with my partner at whatever time it was. So I have been at a few different apartments within the past few relationships, and even, oh my god, it's raining so hard. Oh, I hate driving this weather. And even then, when I moved into the apartment that I lived in now, or right before this, I moved there because of a relationship that I was in that did not work out. So even though I was moving into that apartment on my own and doing everything on my own, it wasn't really on my own terms because I was in that, and I don't mean to sound like dramatic, but I was in that more fight or flight mentality. I was like, I need to find somewhere closer to home. I need to get out of my place before that. I need to get out of here as soon as possible. I need to pack up and go. So it wasn't, even though I was excited about it in a sense because I was starting fresh and like ending a not so great relationship, I was still not doing it on my own terms. I was doing it because I kind of had to. And so in that sense, there was still a lot of anxiety surrounding that move. So that was a little heavy, but that is why I say this is the very first move that I've ever made without being like, oh, I'm moving in with my boyfriend, or I'm moving out because I'm stressed and I'm sad and I'm going through it. Like none of that, none of those feelings are surrounding this move at all, at freaking all. And I'm so happy about it. Like it just feels so freaking different. I'm talking really loud because it's pouring, but this is the very first time I'm doing it on my own terms fully, and I cannot tell you, I cannot even explain how great that freaking feels. I'm in a really great place. I feel really good about this. I'm moving to the city for the first time. I've lived in LA my entire life, and I've never lived in the city. No, this is crazy. So yeah, that is what I mean when I say I'm doing it completely on my own terms. Like, I'm moving because I want to. I'm moving to a place that I picked, that I love, that I'm not thinking about, oh, I have to think about my future with this person, or I have to think about nothing. Like, I'm just moving where I want to move because I want to move when I want to move, period. And it feels so damn good. So that, I wanted to give you guys that little synopsis, is that what you would say? So you can kind of get a feel of the feel for this new apartment. I'm so excited. Like, I can genuinely sit here and tell you guys that I am genuinely so happy right now. And I couldn't say that last year around this time, or like right before this time, a little over a year ago. Like, I couldn't say that because I was like, yeah, it was rough. It was definitely rough, but here we are. Here we freaking are. And I know the people who have been following me for some time, you're like, girl, you're always moving. Like, you cannot sit in one place. And you're right, I am. And I'm not gonna stop. I don't mind the moving process. I don't mind constantly elevating through every apartment that I've been in. Like, I have yet to go back to my previous apartment tours and like really sitting and reminiscing on the growth. But through every apartment that I've lived at, there's been a significant amount of like growth within myself and within the places that I've lived, like appearance-wise, location-wise, everything. And to me, this is just another stepping stone. I am young. I've never lived in a very busy, fun city, and I'm just using this as a stepping stone. I'm going into this place. I just realized this. I'm going into this place turning 29, my very last year of my 20s. I didn't even realize that. My last year in my 20s. Just going with the flow, going with my gut. This should be fun. Also, along the lines of that, Happy New Year. Happy 2023. We made it. Very hopeful, very hopeful for this year. Not putting so much pressure on certain aspects of my life like I've used to before, but still being very intentional. Very intentional, because I feel like this is gonna be a very deep motivational moving vlog. I feel like last year was very because of what I was going through, you know, the previous relationship, and if you didn't know, I was engaged in that relationship, which a lot of people still don't know that I'm not engaged anymore. I haven't been engaged for like over a year. Yeah, so I feel like last year I was honestly just trying to get through the year. Last year was very much so, let's take it day by day type of year. Like, that's the type of year that I had personally. Not much structure, not much motivation, not much push and drive and let's do it. It was literally one day at a time. Like, until at least for the first few months of the year. And then I started feeling like myself again, started getting into my routine. My old apartment started to feel like home finally. But I still wasn't in the space of like, let's do it, let's work, let's travel, I was not in I was very much so slow and steady wins the race. This year does not feel like that. And it's very cliche to say, but it's the truth. Like, the truth. And I can just feel it. I don't even need to really explain much further. I just know. I feel it, and I know that this year is going to be very different for me in a lot of different aspects. I don't know fully yet, because we don't know what's gonna happen. We can't tell the future, all that stuff. But I just know, based on how I'm feeling, based on the goals that I have set for myself. I actually made a vision board this year, which I did not do that last year. And I'm definitely a very visual, goal-oriented person. You know, I didn't realize how having set goals or a vision board or something to look forward to, how significant that was for me personally. It is. So it felt really good this year to finally make a vision board and like really actually take the time to be intentional and to plan. The one thing I will say that I have not done, and I don't know if I want to do it, I probably should, because I feel like I'm finding a place where I can, but I haven't really sat down to like really reflect on last year, because it was it was really hard. I want to do a light reflection where I'm facing what I experienced and I can really be like, okay, this is not what I want to experience again, but I also don't want to dwell in it and like re-put myself in that situation, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is getting so deep. I didn't really intend on it getting this deep, but that's just what I'm feeling. That's how I'm going into this. Very happy, very excited, very motivated. Right now I'm driving in LA, in the city, cruising through downtown in the beautiful LA traffic, which I'm sure I'm going to complain about for hours on end, regardless of this being my choice. Enough deep talk. So I am headed to my apartment right now. Today's technically my move-in day, and I am moving in my stuff, well, some of my stuff today, the things that I'm gonna need for overnight pretty much. And then tomorrow the movers are bringing the rest of the stuff. I have my cleaning supply with me because we are going to clean this place from ceiling to floor before moving anything in there. I think I want to go to the grocery store today as well and see what's around where I'm gonna be living. I need to get out of this lane. I think that's another thing for me as well. Hold on, I'm trying to get over, because thank you, appreciate it. They probably can't even see my hand, but that's another thing as well. Every other move that I have made has been very hectic, very last minute, very go. This time is different. I have an entire week before I have to be out of my other apartment, so that gives me some time to take my time, like fully just take my time and not rush. And I also did not schedule my movers this time around on the day of my move-in. I scheduled them for a day after, because I wanted to give myself today to just breathe, take my time, really soak in the moment and not just like rush into it and not really, oh my god, this drive, you guys probably can't even see. Okay, there we go. But yeah, just taking my time today, not rushing. I want to see what grocery stores are around. Probably might go look at where my local Starbucks is and get myself a little something and show y'all. Oh, and they're also gonna show me, the leasing agent is going to walk me through what it's like to be a resident there. So like where I'm parking, how to access my mail, just like all the basic things. And then of course today is the first time I'm seeing my apartment in general in person. So, and the video that I saw was so nice, and just in general the leasing agent has been a dream to work with, and he's just the sweetest. The energy overall, I'm not exaggerating, like the energy and everything surrounding this move just feels, I feel like it feels like it's how it's supposed to feel. He went out of his way to send me a video, because I was like, I haven't seen it in person, like I just want to be able to see it. And he went out of his way to, and this is a huge complex where I live, there are like hundreds of residents here, and so he went out of his way to go to my exact unit while they were still painting and all of that, and took a video for me to show me what it looked like and everything. I didn't even ask that of him, and I thought that was so nice. And then the email he sent me following up with it just aligned with what I have been feeling. Like he, like not verbatim, but he pretty much said, you know, I'm so excited for you, like the energy around this just feels really good, and you just seem like you're really excited to call this place home. And I'm just like, and there was more to it, but I was just like, he doesn't even know me at all. like, doesn't know me on a personal level. I haven't shared any specific details with him about how I'm feeling with this move at all. And so him saying that, it just felt right. And when I went to this place to visit it, I wasn't even supposed to go that day. I had my holiday photo shoot, I had it scheduled with Leia on that day, and I was like, I don't want to cancel with her because I've never canceled and I feel so bad, but I have to find an apartment. And I found that apartment on the day that I had to cancel my shoot. So if I never would have canceled it, I feel like I never would have, like, going with your gut is really a thing. If I never would have canceled, I never would have found this place. Made it. So by the time you guys see this vlog, you will have already seen an apartment tour. Over here, I braided my hair because I'm gonna film the apartment tour after I go get some things from my car. But I pretty much just did a quick walkthrough of the place to make sure everything was working, and everything's pretty much good to go. I figured out how to open up the windows and let in some fresh air. The only thing I did notice that's different from the one that I saw in person, because I did a tour of one of their model units, I don't have a pantry. So in the one that I saw in person, there was a pantry right there, but instead I have more room over here. So what I'm gonna do is order a pantry, or maybe go to IKEA and look for a very slim white pantry where I can put all of my things that I need to put in there. Only thing, well, I'll just pull it forward so that it's not blocking the light switch right there. But we made it. Everything looks good. You can see there are like handprints, and it's not completely clean how I like to clean my place. So I'm gonna go down. I made sure to bring all of my cleaning supplies so I can do a really nice deep clean. But look at this lighting, you guys. Oh, it's actually too bright. Look at this lighting. Nice bright window. One of the things that I really love about this place that I've never had, I don't think, the walls are actually white. Like, none of the lights are on in my place, and it looks really bright in here. I have to close the window because it's too hot. But yeah, I've never had an apartment where the walls were a pure white. This is the very first time, I'm pretty sure. It's always been more like a cream or like a beige. So when I was looking for apartments, I had tried to keep that in mind, because believe it or not, that makes a big difference in lighting and the way that your space looks in general. Because I do work from home and I film videos and shoot content, I really wanted to be intentional this time and be like, get an apartment that is actually white, because it's very crisp. And just for the look that I'm going for, I wanted to do white. So we made it. So insane. We're sitting in my new apartment. So right now I'm sitting in my bedroom, and this bedroom is larger than the one that I used to have. It's longer. So I am gonna be able to possibly have a desk in here or in the living room. I'm not sure yet. But once my mattress comes in, I'll be able to really get a feel for the size and what kind of room I'm gonna have. Let me set up my camera in the corner so you can kind of see size reference. But I'll actually have space for activities. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and head down to my car. I have to move my car because I parked my car in the future resident parking, and I need to park it in my actual spot. He just showed me right now where my parking spot is, and I'm parked like literally, I just walk out of my unit, walk a few steps, and my parking spot is right there. Like, I don't have to walk far. Bringing in groceries and home decor and Amazon packages is gonna be so freaking easy. Before I had to go up and down two flights of stairs. So carrying heavy stuff was definitely very hard. Welcome to LA.
If you want to do just the internet by itself, it starts at $70 a month. If you put a card on for auto pay, it's $65 a month. That's for the 500 megabits. That's the medium speed. If you want to go with our fastest one, it's $80 a month, and it's for the 1,000 megabits down and up.
Perfect.
Both of those don't come with unlimited data. Unlimited data is $30 a month on top of that. But the promo comes with unlimited data. So
And
you get DirecTV on top of that, which is a really good deal right now.
and what exactly is unlimited data? Because I had Spectrum before, so I have no idea like what that means.
So yeah, Spectrum, they use a copper network, so that's a shared data network. When everyone's on at the same time, first of all, you'll never really go past a data cap on a cable network because it's not as fast. But with AT&T, if you use more than 1 terabyte, which is more than 6 hours a day of the internet, once you reach 1,000 terabytes, they will charge you $10 for every 50 gigs you go over.
Got it.
That's usually the case only if you use a lot of internet. If you don't use that much internet, I would say just, you don't need unlimited data. You don't even have to worry about it. If you don't like it, you can always downgrade. But if you don't even care about watching TV, I wouldn't worry about the promo. But if you are interested, I mean, that promo is like the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, because I had just canceled my TV with Spectrum because I honestly never would turn it on. I do, however, want to do because I work from home and I like upload videos. I do YouTube full time, so I don't know if in that case I should do.
Well, the good thing about it is Spectrum. Now, if you're uploading, Spectrum's upload speed only reached like 22 megabits per second. That's not a lot. Uploading, downloading, like their downloading is pretty good. It's like 500 megabits depending on the plan.
Yeah.
Their ping time is 30 to 40 milliseconds. That's how fast that 500 is. And then we're gonna go ahead and complete the order for you, okay?
Perfect.
So the sooner you do that, the sooner I can get you internet. So I'm gonna give you about 30 to 40 minutes to send that out to you, and then just finish it via text, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, you tell, was it Felipe? Yeah, tell Felipe thank you so much and enjoy your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, you have a wonderful week.
You too, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Internet is on the way. Internet is on the way. I was able to get everything done that I needed to get done. I ended up bringing up a few boxes that I had in my car and got rid of the stuff that was in there. I'm just using that as a trash bin for now. And then this dolly, my parents let me use it to I was able to bring everything up in one trip. I had a big box full of heavy stuff. I had my suitcase full of stuff. I had pillows, blankets, a few other, like 2 or 3 more heavy baskets, and everything. I was able to just stack it up there and it was so easy. So the mattress is not done fluffing up. It still has probably a few more hours to go before it's done, and then I'll be able to put the cover on it and sleep on it. I'm not gonna sleep here tonight. The movers are gonna get to my other apartment early in the morning. They're getting there anywhere between 8 and 9 a.m. and it just doesn't make sense for me to sleep here and have to wake up earlier, especially if I don't know how traffic's gonna be, just to get over there. So I'd rather just wait right now till traffic dies down a little bit, go to my parents' house because I'm gonna drop off that dolly because I'm not gonna need it anymore, and then I'll probably just eat at their house and then go to my other apartments. My apartment that I used to live at is closer to their house. So that's kind of the plan for right now. I don't really have much else to do in here anyway, so that kind of works out. And then I can load up my truck with whatever stuff I need to bring. But in here, I pretty much just have a few things that I know I'm gonna be needing. If I don't feel like unpacking right away, I probably will, but just in case. So I have some body wash, shaving stuff, and my other stuff is at my other apartment, so I'm gonna bring it tomorrow. And then I like semi added some of my stuff in here. These, in my other apartment, I had really wide pull-out drawers, and now these are narrow, so I have to figure out how to store my stuff in here now that, you know, it's a little bit smaller right there. And then under here, I just have a few things, and the rest I'm gonna bring over tomorrow as well. I'm so freaking tired. And it's 7 a.m. and the movers called me at 6:30 a.m. to tell me they were on the way, and they're supposed to get here anywhere from 8 to 9. And I was looking forward to that extra sleep in. Goodness. And last night, I completely forgot that I already had boxed up all of the bath towels, the blankets, everything. So I didn't have a bath towel. I couldn't even shower last night. And I completely forgot to bring one from my other apartment, so I'm gonna have to wait to shower when I get to the other apartment. And blanket, I had to literally dig for. I got a really thin blanket out, and I just cranked up the heater in here because it was cold last night. But I was not about to go through the boxes and try to look for a blanket because I have boxes, heavy boxes stacked on top of each other, and it's just, after a day of moving yesterday, I'm not about to be doing all that. So it's 7:15, and they told me they're gonna get here at 7:30. So I want to run to Starbucks because I didn't get my Starbucks yesterday, and I want a Starbucks. I want to treat myself to a little Starbucks on moving day. I'm about to use the restroom and kind of get this hair together and run to Starbucks before they get here. Because I'm not gonna have time to stop after they finish up with moving everything. Because then I know myself, I could, once they finish moving everything in and they leave, I could run to Starbucks. But I know myself, I'm gonna get right into unpacking. So I'm just gonna spare myself, go get myself a nice drink, a little breakfast to put something in my stomach, so I'm not surviving off of air for the next few hours. Oh, it's cold. So I decided I'm not gonna let these people rush me just because they're early. If they call me and they're like, hey, we're here, I'm gonna be like, cool, this is the gate code, y'all can wait for me to come back, because yes sir. It's not like they're not getting paid for it anyways. It is chilly. My car's like frosted on the outside, and I probably should wait for it to. Okay, let's talk about it. And this is a serious question, do you have to wait till your car warms up to actually drive off still? Or is that like an old school car thing? And I need facts. I don't need opinions. I need facts. I need the facts. Show me the car facts. It's like it's at them, but it's not. It's like a regular pickup truck. Yeah, I need to know because I see different answers. You know, I thought right now that I was changing and stuff, I was like, you know, it'd be cool maybe to do one day is to do a little vlog and take you guys around the different places that I've lived in. Since I don't live there anymore, you guys would I think it'd be cool to show you. Obviously I wouldn't be able to show you like my childhood home because that's still where I have my family living there, and I still go there all the time, and I would never show that unless they moved. And obviously I wouldn't show my parents' house because like same thing. Hold on, I'm trying to sit y'all up. So yeah, I'll see if I end up one day. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it anytime soon. I'm just saying that would be such a cute idea. And then you guys can kind of see, I think that would make a lot of sense too, as to like, well, obviously you guys know why I've been moving, or I pretty much move every year, because like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, it's always been based on the circumstances that I've been experiencing at that moment. But then it would also make sense when you see the different like neighborhoods that I've lived in, and like why I moved from certain neighborhoods to other ones. And yeah, it would just kind of the storyline would kind of come together, aside from like me moving because of relationships ending and moving back home to my parents and all that stuff. But the storyline would kind of, it would make a lot more sense. Not that anyone should have to do that in order for a storyline to make sense, because at the end of the day it's their life. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not even getting coffee. I just need something. This is a self-care moment. So dramatic. Oh, y'all, today's moving day. Today is moving day. Like the real moving day, like where things are actually getting moved. Yesterday when I was there, I was telling my boyfriend, I'm like, I don't, because it was none of my stuff was there minus like little trinkets. I was just standing in the apartment. I was like, I don't know what to do with myself, because I couldn't sit anywhere. None of my stuff was there. I don't even have internet yet. Not until the internet, which is quick. The internet guy is going to my place tomorrow. So I only have today without internet. So I can go downstairs if I need to upload or anything. 1 second, please.
Hi, thank you for choosing our Starbucks. My name is Emo. Make Starbucks today.
Hi, I'm gonna do a grande chai with vanilla cold foam. Let's do your egg white bites.
Okay.
That's it.
May I have your name?
Sabrina. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the internet guy is getting there tomorrow, which is super quick. So I can always go downstairs to the business. They have like a really cute business center by the lobby that is like pretty much like a coffee shop. Like, and people actually use it. When I went down yesterday to get my welcome package, there are people in there in the booths like working and stuff, and I was like, here you hardly see people outside. Okay, you see maybe one person in the gym. Nobody uses the business center. And over there it's like a business center, like it's a huge, it looks like a hotel lobby. Like it's such a different experience. So I was like, I can definitely come down here and upload a video, bring my coffee down, or bring myself something down and just chill down here. And people are coming in and out the lobby. Like it's a very upbeat environment. And you guys know I used to go to coffee shops to get that experience, like to actually have other people around, and like the just environment of a coffee shop I love, because there's music, you can work, there's other young people there, even older people there, exchanging conversations, like all that stuff. And that's like, I can go downstairs and get that, which is crazy. Hi, good morning. Thank you. I have a gift card, and then the rest I'll put on my card. Thank you.
We're just waiting on the child.
Okay. I just noticed they're gonna see me pull up with my Starbucks. They're gonna be like, girl, you had us waiting for that. Yep. And what about it? Oh, and my bed is getting delivered earlier than I expected. So it's supposed to get delivered. It was supposed to get delivered February, right before my birthday. February 16th or 19th something. It's getting here next Thursday, January 19th, a whole month earlier. I got a whole new bed. The decor that I want to go with is very similar, not kind of. I mean, a lot of what I'm using is
There you go.
Thank you. A lot of the decor that I'm taking with me is the same. Obviously, I'm not really switching up my bedroom a whole lot as far as what I have in there, but I am getting something new that is going to change the appearance, I think, big time. Just the color. So I'm getting a new colored bed, and it's the same bed but it's a different color because I love that bed. But I think it's going to change the look of the room a lot because it's definitely total opposite of the color that I had. And so, and then the bathroom, I want to do it a little different. I already know exactly. It's crazy because I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can look at a space and be like, okay, this is how this space would look good. Like these items in this space, this style in this space. Now, I'm not a professional like at all when it comes to home decor, but when it comes to my taste and like the apartments that I pick and things like that, I can almost always walk into the apartment, take a few pictures and be like, I know exactly what I want to do with this space. And that's how I feel here. Like I'm not even like the slightest bit confused as to how I want to decorate it. I feel like I pretty much know. It's just going to be a matter of finding the pieces for it. So my decor style is going to be very similar in this apartment in terms of like the tones, but I think the style, because I usually do very white, bright. Like I've always wanted white, bright, clean, neutral, and I'm still sticking to neutral and bright, but I am incorporating, or I want to start incorporating more moody tones to my apartment, deeper tones, contrast, textures. And I feel like I really wanted to do that with this place, but I didn't, like honestly, I didn't have the motivation to do a whole lot of home decor. You guys probably noticed, like I didn't really do a whole lot of like decorate with me home goods hauls like I used to do. That's because number one, home goods has not been doing it lately, let's be honest. But aside from that, like I didn't have the drive to like really get into my home decor bag for some reason, and I normally do in this space, but I have to be inspired. Like I have to be inspired to get in that bag. So that's why. But yeah, last night, I kid you not, I had like downtime when I finally chilled, and I ordered like everything that I wanted to get for my bathroom from Target and from Amazon, and it's all gonna get delivered this week. So I'm gonna do like a mini transformation. Okay, cool, they're here. Come in. Mini transformation for you guys. We get a sip of this. You call them, tell them where to park. I have not updated you guys at all. At all. The movers moved everything in so quickly. They started at 7:30, well like 8, and then they ended around like 1 or 2. Everything was in here, done, completed. So I have been, ever since they started moving stuff in here, I started unpacking certain things and taking plastic off to make it easier for them, just putting certain things where they're supposed to go. So while they're moving, I was moving, and it was just making everything quicker. And it's definitely coming along really nicely. I'll show you guys what it's looking like right now. Oh, I'm so tired. I have my bed sheets in the washer and dryer so I can sleep in a fresh bed. But yeah, okay, so right now what I just got done putting, now keep in mind, none of this stuff is permanent. I probably will organize it more and make it like cuter, but for right now, like, you know, we're gonna work with it. This is what I do every time I move. I just kind of put things where I know I'm gonna want them to go, and then later on, you know, when I'm well rested and I have more time on my hands, I then go through and make it look prettier, whatever. Even this looks nice. Like from here down, this is honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna change much. It's just I need to figure out how to make that situation work up there. And then over here, I have all of my utensils that I still need to put in this drawer. I was thinking of putting them over there, but here I'm gonna do my spices. I need to clean this up, but I'm gonna do my spices in this drawer and do all the utensils here because I have a lot more utensils than I do spices. And then up here I have my plates kind of like organized as well. This looks actually nice. I think I might keep it like this. I didn't realize how much space I had in this cabinet here, So if I end up needing more cabinet space, I'll probably just scoot this stuff over and use this side for something else, but I'll see once everything is kind of like in place. So I just have some of my hosting trays and bowls up there, and then just like my everyday plates and bowls here. And over here I don't have anything yet, so I still have this entire space to maybe add some pantry things in here or something, because in the meantime I want to get rid of as much of this stuff and put it somewhere that is not seen until I get my pantry to put over here. Coffee station is kind of going, it's getting there. I just put it in this corner. My tea I might put down here, or I still have space. Maybe I don't know. I think this kind of makes sense because it'll be like the tea and then the coffee station, so I'll probably do it there. And my protein powders will probably go here too, and my pods and whatnot. And then I'll figure out what to do up there. Fridge, nothing in here. I need to make a grocery run because I don't have the necessities. My mom's like, are you gonna go get milk? I'm like, yeah, I need to go get milk. I did get some organization situation for this, so I'll probably do a separate organization video for this, either here or on TikTok, but that should be coming in soon. And then over here I just have like random things. All of this right here is stuff that needs to go out to the trash, and to these I might donate, but I don't need €3 pillows anymore, and I don't need king size beds because I have a queen now. And then this is staying obviously, but I need to get rid of those boxes. Got tons of boxes here that I need to get rid of as well. And in the bathroom I only have one box left. I managed to pretty much organize everything where I need it to go, minus my hair tools. Some of like the ones I use all the time, like every single week, I'm going to keep in here. Like I need to put this one, I think just this one, and then the rest I'm gonna put in my closet somewhere and store them because I use them, but not all the time. So the ones I use every day I'm gonna have in here. So I have my Dyson, my L'Oreal Steam Pod, and then my thin, oh no, actually I don't need the straightener. I have that straightener that I use all the time. So actually, yeah, all this stuff needs to go in my closet once I get my closet situated. And then I just kind of organize some random things, toothbrushes, hair stuff. And then I'm gonna also have to get, I think I told you guys this, a little cabinet to put in here for extra storage, because this works, but I don't want my towels down there. I want to use that space to possibly add something else. I just think towels, I don't want to put them there. So this is just kind of like a rough look. And this, I had it exactly organized just like this at my old place, and it fits pretty much perfectly. The only difference are the towels. I didn't have my towels here. I had my towels in a storage cabinet up there in my old place, but I don't have a cabinet there, so they're just here for now. Extra toilet paper back there. That'll probably go in the cabinet, future cabinet, with the towels and stuff. And then here I have feminine products, skincare, my like everyday skincare, everyday hair care, just all my everyday products are in here. And then this is kind of weird. It's not a drawer, it's just kind of like blocking. So that's kind of unfortunate. But the good thing is under here, there's still space. Like the only reason it's blocking is because of underneath the sink, but it's open to where I can still like store stuff here. So I have some cups here, and then I have bar soaps under here, and then my Q-tips, cotton rounds and stuff are all behind this bar soaps over there. So I can still like stack up things even though technically it's covered here. So just trying to maximize the space there. And just my everyday bathroom stuff is there. I need a shower curtain, which I'm gonna get in the mail tomorrow. I cannot wait to show you guys how I am going to make this bathroom look. It's definitely gonna be, well, at least what I have in mind is definitely different than any other bathroom that I've had. And so I'm really excited to get all this stuff in the mail and like put it together. It's gonna be very moody, and I'm just like really inspired to get this bathroom together. So this is literally just like a rough look. Obviously there's no decor in here, at all. Oh yeah, and then the drawer I'm thinking of getting is probably gonna go here. Not the drawer, the dresser or cabinet. It's probably gonna go here. And then I think I'm gonna do, there's this hack that I saw on TikTok where you put a shelf on there, because I don't even know why apartments and homes still add this bar for towels, like decor towels. I feel like I'd rather have the wall empty and use it for something else. Like take the bar off, and like if it was me, if I designed this space, I would leave the bar out so that somebody can add a cabinet like I'm about to do, and then add a cute piece of artwork on top without the rail or the bar being there. But we're gonna get it together. So I have kind of like a little vision for this corner right here. And then I got some boxes going. My living room is definitely coming together. So obviously my TV's against the wall over there because it needs to get mounted. I get asked if I have a dog. I don't have a dog, it's my boyfriend's dog, but I have his dog food, a bed, and everything for when they come over, so he's nice and cozy. And then I'm gonna get the TV mounted over here. The furniture company I'm gonna be working with, I'm either going to get a new couch from them or a new TV stand, and I'm leaning a little bit more towards TV stand. Couches coming together, gonna add some artwork up there, got the lamps going, and just looking at it, I feel like it's slowly starting to make a little bit more sense in here. And then over here I just have things that I need to go take to my car. I need to take that wagon and that extra bar stool to my car. I might make a bar cart situation with that cart over there that I use for my delivery driver carts, because here they don't allow us to have stuff outside of our doors. And so I won't be able, I'm so sad I won't be able to do my delivery driver cart this year because I can't have it out there, which really is a bummer, unless for the holidays they like decide for that month to allow us to have stuff out there. But we'll see how that goes. And then I just have a box over here. Bar stools as well are looking good. I'm gonna do 3 bar stools instead of 4 just to keep it nice and roomy. I don't want the 4 fit, but I feel like it's just too tight, no elbow space if there were 3 people sitting here. So this I think is perfect. 1, 2, 3, there's enough room. It's not too cluttered and crowded. It's just perfect. These bar stools, hands down, one of my best home purchases thus far, I think, in my opinion. They're just bomb. Bomb. So that kitchen is looking crazy. And then here is how the bedroom is looking. My bed frame, right? Whatever goes under the mattress, that's coming this weekend. And I'm gonna put that together once it gets here. So that's gonna lift up the mattress even more. I just got this mattress pad, and you guys, it is so thick, but the bed's gonna be a lot higher. And then I am getting a new bed, like a full bed with the new headboard and new railing and everything. And then on this side I have laundry that I need to put away, and my comforter, and then just my dresser, and my TV is in this corner. But in this room I have so much room to work with. Before, the wall would stop here, so I have all this. My dresser was literally right next to the wall at my old place, so I could put my mirror here and put a desk over there in that corner facing the window to look out to work from, and then move the mirror that's there, like I said, over here. So that might be a cute little vibe. Or I can even put a small desk here, but I don't want to be facing a wall while I'm working, you know what I mean? So we'll see what I end up, you know, figuring out in here. But yeah, I used to have no room. Like I couldn't walk in my room like this before and have extra room. I literally would just have to walk like this, go to the bathroom like this. Pretty much this space here, this tiny space, this is all the space that I had, but all around my bed. So just to like right there, that's all the space. I didn't have none of this. I'm just so excited. And even over here, I just have a lot of room, a lot of space, extra room over here. Again, before the wall would stop here, and now I have extra room. I can have a mirror in my room, which I couldn't do before. Love it. So closet is still a hot mess. Haven't even touched it. So this I'm gonna work on maybe on Friday or maybe tomorrow, because today is Wednesday. But tomorrow I have to kind of like do some errands, so I might work on this. This is no rush for me. Literally all I'm gonna do is take the stuff out of the bags and semi-organize it. I'm gonna push my shoes over so I can at least dress up for the day. But as far as organizing it and making it look cute, this is not my top priority at all, because I can simply shut the door and we're good. So yeah, I definitely recommend to, if you're moving or gonna be moving soon, or if you just need moving tips in general, I highly recommend to work one room at a time. So first, for me, my zen space at the end of the day is my bedroom. So once the movers left, I got straight to it. I didn't do anything in here. It was trashed in here. There were boxes everywhere, trash everywhere, dust, just like everything was everywhere. And as much as I wanted to grab this and put it there and grab this and do this, I didn't. I went to the room, put on some music. I put everything in my dressers, everything in my nightstands. I put the mattress pad, I brought out the pillows, like everything that needed to go in the bedroom, I did. And then I moved to the living room, which is why the living room is pretty much also done as well. And everything that, oh, I didn't even show you guys. Everything that, I don't think I'm keeping this, I just have it. But everything that needs to go in my nightstands, in my TV stands, in there, books. This one's empty, but in here too, all of my board games are in here and organized. All of my everyday tech stuff is in here as well. So that's nice and organized. And so that's kind of the way that I personally did it. I was like, I'm gonna work one room at a time. So that way it actually feels like I'm being productive and it's not just putting random stuff away, because I don't want to wake up tomorrow and feel like I did nothing, because there's still boxes everywhere, but there's like, you know, random things put away, you know. So that's just a little tip, but that's kind of like the update for now and how things are looking. And honestly, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here, because I feel like it's gonna be long as it is, and I have so many other types of moving videos and new apartment videos that I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna finish putting a few things away and then just kind of call it a night and wrap it up and start again tomorrow. Also, huge thank you to all of you, but especially those who were like congratulating me despite how many times I have moved. It is not over. Okay, this is not gonna be the last time I move. I'm gonna move again and again and again. So for those of you that are like, yeah, always moving, girl, it's not about to be the last time. So just enjoy the ride with me. Enjoy the new decorating vibes and the new energy and just the home decor inspiration and ideas. But anyways, thank you guys for being so sweet and congratulating me on this new journey, being in the city, on the new move. You guys are loving. I posted a TikTok already and you guys are like loving it. So thank you guys so much. I feel really good, really happy, really blessed and grateful, and just all the things. I was sitting on the couch earlier and I just kind of had a moment, not an emotional moment, like cry emotional, but like a moment where I was just like, yo, I'm looking out my window and I'm like, there are high-rise buildings and cars driving by and people honking. And right now I think it's cute, obviously, but I know at some point I'm gonna be like, but yeah, just like I was just soaking it in and just I feel really happy.